According to the National Electrical Code, it is a code violation to operate electrical equipment, including Christmas lights, on the lawn when sprinkler systems are activated. Water and electricity create a hazardous combination, posing a risk of electrocution. Whether the city's Building and Safety Department enforces this code violation hinges on specific local regulations. Some cities incorporate the NEC into their building codes, rendering it legally enforceable. However, enforcement capabilities can vary based on the city's resources and priorities. Reporting code violations to the city is generally not mandatory. However, if you are concerned about the safety risk, consider contacting your local Building and Safety Department or code enforcement officer. They can investigate and take necessary actions. The optimal solution involves educating homeowners about the potential risks of operating electrical equipment on wet grass. Here are some tips. Firstly, utilize GFCI protection. Plug Christmas lights into a ground fault circuit interrupter outlet. A GFCI will trip the circuit upon detecting a ground fault, preventing electrocution. Secondly, keep lights off the ground. Elevate Christmas lights above the lawn using stakes or hooks to prevent contact with water. Thirdly, use a sprinkler timer. Program a sprinkler timer to prevent simultaneous operation with Christmas lights. If you're uncertain about your Christmas lighting setup safety, consult a qualified electrician for guidance. The National Electrical Code addresses safety standards for electrical installations to minimize hazards. Ground fault circuit interrupters are critical safety devices. They protect people from electric shock by monitoring the current flowing in a circuit. If a ground fault is detected, the GFCI quickly cuts off power to the circuit, preventing injury. The NEC specifies requirements for GFCI protection in various locations, including outdoor areas where electrical equipment may come into contact with water. The presence of water significantly increases the risk of electric shock. Water conducts electricity, creating a path for current to flow through a person's body if they come into contact with an energized electrical component. This can lead to severe injury or even death. Christmas lights, while festive, can pose a safety hazard if not installed and used properly. Damaged wiring, loose connections, or exposure to moisture can all create electrical risks. Running Christmas lights across the lawn where they can come into contact with water from sprinklers or rain further exacerbates these risks. Sprinkler systems designed to distribute water across lawns and gardens can unintentionally create a conductive environment. When sprinklers are active, the ground becomes saturated with water, increasing the likelihood of electrical current flowing through the ground and any objects in contact with it, including Christmas lights. To mitigate these risks, the NEC mandates the use of GFCI protection for outdoor electrical circuits, including those used for Christmas lights. GFCI outlets and circuit breakers are designed to detect ground faults and quickly interrupt the flow of electricity, reducing the risk of electric shock. In addition to GFCI protection, other safety measures can be taken to minimize the risk of electrical hazards associated with Christmas lights and sprinkler systems. These include using weatherproof electrical enclosures and connectors to protect electrical connections from moisture, elevating Christmas lights above the ground to prevent them from coming into contact with water, and using a sprinkler timer to avoid operating sprinklers and Christmas lights simultaneously. Educating homeowners about these safety measures is crucial for preventing electrical accidents. Many people may not be aware of the potential hazards associated with mixing electricity and water or may not understand the importance of GFCI protection. By providing clear and concise information about electrical safety, we can empower homeowners to make informed decisions and take steps to protect themselves and their families from electrical hazards. In addition to educating homeowners, it's also important to enforce electrical codes and regulations. Building and safety departments play a vital role in ensuring that electrical installations meet safety standards and that code violations are addressed promptly. By conducting inspections and enforcing codes, these departments help to create a safer environment for everyone. When code violations are observed, it's important to report them to the appropriate authorities. This allows building and safety departments to investigate the situation and take corrective action, preventing potential accidents and injuries. While reporting code violations is not always mandatory, it's a responsible action that can help to protect the safety of the community. Ultimately, ensuring electrical safety requires a collaborative effort. Homeowners, electricians, building and safety departments, and code enforcement officers all have a role to play in preventing electrical accidents and creating a safer environment for everyone. By working together, we can reduce the risk of electrical hazards and protect lives. The NEC is regularly updated to reflect new technologies and address emerging safety concerns. Staying informed about the latest code requirements is essential for electricians and other professionals involved in electrical work. This ensures that electrical installations are safe and compliant with current standards. In this specific scenario of Christmas lights and sprinkler systems, it's important to consider the cumulative effect of multiple potential hazards. Even if each individual component is properly installed and maintained, a combination of electricity and water can still create a dangerous situation. Therefore, it's essential to take a comprehensive approach to electrical safety, addressing all potential hazards and implementing multiple layers of protection. This includes using GFCI protection, elevating lights above the ground, avoiding simultaneous operation of sprinklers and lights, and educating homeowners about electrical safety. Furthermore, it's crucial to inspect Christmas lights and extension cords for any signs of damage before use. Cracked insulation, frayed wires, or loose connections can all create electrical hazards. Damaged components should be repaired or replaced immediately. When installing Christmas lights outdoors, it's important to use weatherproof extension cords and connectors that are specifically designed for outdoor use. These components are designed to withstand exposure to moisture and other environmental factors, reducing the risk of electrical hazards. Finally, it's important to remember that electrical safety is an ongoing process. Regular inspections and maintenance are essential for ensuring that electrical systems remain safe and compliant with code requirements. Homeowners should periodically inspect their electrical systems for any signs of damage or wear and tear and should consult with a qualified electrician to address any concerns. By taking a proactive approach to electrical safety, we can prevent accidents and protect lives. The National Electrical Code provides detailed guidelines for safe electrical practices, covering everything from wiring methods to grounding and bonding requirements. Adhering to these guidelines is essential for ensuring the safety of electrical installations. Grounding and bonding are critical for preventing electrical shock hazards. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, allowing the circuit breaker or fuse to trip and to energize the circuit. Bonding ensures that all metal parts of an electrical system are electrically connected, preventing voltage differences that could create a shock hazard. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are designed to protect electrical circuits from overloads and short circuits. These devices interrupt the flow of electricity when the current exceeds a safe level, preventing damage to equipment and reducing the risk of fire. Proper wiring methods are essential for ensuring the safe and reliable operation of electrical systems. The NEC specifies requirements for the types of wiring methods that can be used in different locations and applications, as well as requirements for the installation and support of wiring. Electrical safety also extends to the use of portable generators. Portable generators can provide a valuable source of backup power during outages, but they must be used safely to avoid electrical hazards. When using a portable generator, it's important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully and to take precautions to prevent backfeeding into the utility grid. Backfeeding can energize power lines, creating a hazard for utility workers and others. Proper grounding of portable generators is also essential for preventing electrical shock hazards. In addition to the NEC, other organizations and agencies also play a role in promoting electrical safety. These include the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, which sets workplace safety standards, and Underwriters Laboratories, which tests and certifies electrical products. By working together, these organizations and agencies help to create a safer environment for everyone. Electrical safety is a complex and multifaceted issue, but it's one that we must take seriously. By understanding the risks and taking appropriate precautions, we can prevent electrical accidents and protect lives. Remember to always consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work and to follow all applicable codes and regulations.